Hi everyone, welcome to Rachel Pickler Yoga. My name is Rachel. Today we've got a nice strength and flexibility yoga practice. So find just a little bit of space to move. Please subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and let's get started. Let's begin today standing at the top of our mats. In mountain pose to Tadasana. So you can bring your feet together here. Maybe the big toes touching, a light small space between your heels, or if you prefer to have your feet hip width apart, feel free to do that as well. And then just start to roll your shoulders back and down, resting your hands by your sides. Start to spread your fingers wide and turn your palms to face forwards. Spreading your fingers a little wider, stretch the hands. Nice, you guys. Use a nice big inhale. Start to sweep your arms up. Look up, stand tall. And exhale, bending forwards, folding all the way down. Inhale, half lift. And exhale as you fold. Inhale all the way back up to standing. Reach up, look up. Exhaling your hands through heart center, down to your sides. Add a shoulder roll if you'd like. Inhale as you reach up. Exhale, folding forwards. Inhale, half lift. And exhale, fold. Inhale, come all the way up to standing. Reach up, look up. Exhaling your hands through heart center to your sides. Maybe one more shoulder roll. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, folding forwards. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, all the way up. Reach up, look up. Nice, you guys. And exhale, your hands through heart center and down to your sides. Take your left foot back. Set up a pyramid stance. So belly button shining forward. Both of our legs are fairly straight. Place your hands on your hips. Take an inhale, lengthen, lift the chest a little. And as you exhale, start to tip forwards, getting a nice stretch for the front leg, the back of that front leg. You can have a nice little bend in that knee, finding that hamstring so you can come about halfway. Activate that core, protect your low back. Nice strong core here if your hands are staying on your hips and you're coming halfway. If you're able, maybe the fingertips are able to come down to the floor. It's all about how far your hamstring wants you to go. So respect where you're at. Just breathe. Awesome work, you guys. Let's take a nice big inhale to lift the upper body back up. All the way back up, and exhale, bring that left foot to the front, and then we're going to step our right foot back. So setting up our pyramid stance on the other side, same thing, hands to the hips, take an inhale, lengthen, and an exhale to tip forwards. Halfway if you want it, but nice strong core if you are here. Breathe deeply, maybe you're going a little further. Get that nice stretch. Awesome work, you guys. Another breath or two here. So good. Nice job, you guys. Using a nice big inhale, start to lift your upper body back up. Exhale, bring your feet about hip width apart, the top of your mat. So we're gonna, again, keep our hands on our hips, I guess. Take an inhale, stand tall, and exhale. We're gonna tip forward, a forward fold. I want you to bend your knees and try to grab your big toes with your peace fingers. So your first finger and your middle finger, just tuck that, wrap that around your big toe. Bend those knees enough to get there, and then start to let your head be heavy. We're going to gently push our toes down into our fingers and gently pull up on our toes with our fingers. So same amount of pressure coming up and going down. You can start to kind of straighten the legs a little bit more if it feels good, or just keep your knees nice and bent. Nice forward fold here. Breathe. A lot of love for those hamstrings. Awesome work, you guys. So you can let your fingers come out from underneath your toes. Start to bend your knees a little bit more so you can bring your hands to your hips. Come up with a nice flat back. Use an inhale. Come all the way up to standing. Awesome job, you guys. You can start to bring your feet back together if you'd like. Roll the shoulders back and down. Inhale, reaching up. Exhale, folding forwards. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, all the way up to standing. Reach up, look up, and exhale your hands through heart center and down to your sides. All right, we're going to stand on our right foot. You're going to lift your left leg up, and we're going to cross it over top. So you can bend that standing leg. Bend it. You can use your big toe as a little kickstand, a little balance support, ego pose, or you can try to wrap your foot all the way behind your calf, adding your arms as well. So left leg is over top of the right now, and then we're going to bring the left arm underneath the right arm. Wrapping those palms together, or maybe just giving yourself a nice hug here. Ego pose. Nice job, you guys. If you want a little extra, a little something different, start to bring your elbows down towards your knees, a little like a little ball with your body. Chest or balance. Use an inhale, come back up. Nice job, you guys. Reaching your arms out wide and then uncrossing the legs. Give them a nice little shake. Left foot's coming down. Bend that standing leg, cross the legs, reach your arms out wide. If that right leg is over top, it's coming underneath the arms this time. Right leg over top, right arm underneath. Awesome job, you guys. Feel that nice open back stretch. Find your balance. Maybe start to come into that little ball, bringing your elbows down towards your knees. A little weird, but nice at the same time. Use an inhale to lift yourself back up. Unwind your arms, reach it out, and uncross the legs. Shake it out a little. Shake it out a little. Find your way back to the top of your mat if you wandered off like I did, and roll your shoulders back and down. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, fold forwards. Inhale, come all the way up to standing. Reach up, look up, and exhale your hands through heart center to your side. So step your feet out, about hip width apart again. Hands to the hips. Take an inhale, stand tall. And an exhale, tip forwards. All right, you guys, we're going to do another forward fold here. You can grab onto your big toes or you can come into gorilla. We're going to actually stand on our palms. So lift your foot up. Palm will be facing up, and you're just going to rest your toes in the wrist crease of your hand. See if I can get my watch out of the way here. And then same thing. Let your head be a little heavier. Nice and heavy. Keep the knees nice and bent if you need to, or start to find some length through the back of the legs. Fold forwards. Gently pulling up onto the feet or maybe the toes and pushing down at the same time. Nice work, you guys. So bending your knees enough so that you can let go or take your hands out from under your feet. Bend your knees, hands to the hips. Inhale, come all the way back up to standing. Awesome work, you guys. We're going to move our feet out even wider. So to the edges of your mat, turn your toes out a little bit. We're going to come into a yogi squat. So the lowest squat that you can come into. Nice and slow, bending your knees. You might be up here, working nice and hard. You might be able to come down. If you've got a block or something that you would like to stick under your butt, you could do that too. But we're just going to take a moment here. Lift the chest. Maybe your elbows are on the inside of your knees and you can spread your palms out wide, chest nice and proud. Nice work, you guys. So we're going to just move a little bit in this. Move our upper body, I guess. We're going to stay in our squat. So your right fingertips can come to the floor just on the outside. Reach it across that right knee. And then if you want to twist, start to reach up with the left fingertips. Nice, you guys. So those of you up here in a squat might be just resting the hands on the knee and looking up. If you need a break, take it at any time. Nice, you guys. Okay, so those of you reaching up with those left fingertips, take one more inhale. And exhale, bring it down, reset. Feel free to take a break if you need it. But those left fingertips are going to come down to the floor this time. Inhale, reach it up with the right fingertips. Nice work, you guys. Feel those legs working, those hips opening. Stretch, reach. One more inhale. And an exhale, let that go. One last squat here. Chest is proud. Awesome work, you guys. With control, inhale, stand all the way back up. Shake out the legs if you need to, but we're gonna bring our hands together, our feet back together. Roll the shoulders back and down. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, folding forwards. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, let's bring our hands down to the mat and step back into a downward facing dog. Nice, you guys. So you can just stay in downward dog, nothing fancy, or you can bring your feet out nice and wide-legged down dog. And if you want to twist, take your left hand and start to walk the fingertips back towards your right foot. You might be able to reach for the calf, for the ankle. You might not, so go as far as your body allows you to go. Breathe. Nice work, you guys. Use an inhale. Lift that left hand, put it back at the top of the mat, and exhale, switch sides. Awesome work, you guys. Use an inhale. Bring the right hand back to the top of your mat. Start to walk your feet back together. We're going to bend our knees and put them all the way down onto the mat. Untuck your toes, sit on your heels for a second. Take a nice big inhale, lengthen your spine. Close your eyes. Breathe. Slow it down. Awesome work, you guys. All right. Bring our hands to the floor and set up a tabletop. We'll reach our right arm out in front and slide the left arm underneath the chest. Relaxing that left shoulder all the way down if you can, resting your head all the way down. You can start to you can keep your right hand in front of you. Or maybe it wants to rest on the low back and you want to pull that right shoulder open a little bit. Might even be sliding into that left hip crease. Nice work, you guys. You might be getting a nice stretch for that right shoulder as well, if your hand is on the low back or in that left hip crease. So let's slowly start to bring that right arm back to the top of the mat. Use an inhale, lift yourself up onto your hands and knees. And we'll switch sides. Left arm's reaching out, right arm sliding under. Rest it down, drop your head, relax. And then maybe the left hand wants to rest on the low back or slide into that right hip crease. Nice job, you guys. Let the left hand come back to the top of the mat if it's behind you, and use an inhale to push yourself back up onto your hands and knees. And let's just slide the knees out nice and wide. Bring your big toes together and take child's pose. Reaching your arms above your head, rest your forehead, soften your shoulders. Nice job, you guys. Using an inhale, start to lift up out of your child's pose. We're just going to turn over onto our back. So cross those legs, lay on down. You can pull your knees in towards your chest or keep your feet down, but just kind of rock side to side a little. Massage your low back. You can stay here, or you can bring your knees out wide. Your big toes could stay together, or you can come into a happy baby, reaching for your feet. Thinking about connecting the low back to the mat. Awesome, you guys. If you have your feet in your hands, let your big toes come back together, and then let your knees come back together. Maybe giving yourself one last hug, pulling the knees in. And then your feet can start to find the floor, reaching your arms out wide. And let's let our knees come over to the left side, setting up a twist. Just checking that you keep that right shoulder down, nice and heavy. With your next inhale, start to lift your legs back up. Feet to the floor, low back to the floor, and then start to let your knees fall to the other side. Left shoulder staying nice and heavy this time. Nice work, you guys. Use an inhale, lift your legs back up. Maybe give yourself one last hug or rock side to side. But then you can start to let your legs go out nice and long. Spread your feet out wide, starting to make your way into Savasana. Turning your palms to face up. Arms resting at your sides. And just letting your body be nice and still. Just melting into the ground. As always, I encourage you to stay here for as long as you have time for today. I hope that you enjoyed the practice and have an awesome rest of your day. Until next time, namaste.